Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thanks for the witness for being here today. Regardless of what you think about all this, this is a bipartisan issue. Outside the Beltway, left-leaning groups and forward-thinking unions understand the reality that the vast majority of independent workers want to work independently and they want access to benefits. This is the 21st century, last time I looked. It's not our job in Washington, D.C. to tell workers what they want. It's not our job. To that point, I'd like to request to enter into the record, Mr. Chairman, a couple of letters here by SEIU 775 and a press release by Teamsters Affiliated Drivers Union, which includes a statement by Teamsters Local 117 in Washington State, all in support of portable benefits for gig workers.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Since President Trump's taken office, we have been seeing consistent job growth, but we can't sustain this growth and bring new industry to our communities if those companies don't have flexibility to offer benefits their workers want. They want it. Our labor laws are outdated. In order to grow and upgrade, American workers must be in charge, the workers. That means giving independent contractors, freelancers, and gig workers the freedom and confidence to work how they want and take care of themselves and their families. What an idea. Gone are the days where our American workers want to spend 40 hours a day, 40 years working on the same assembly line at the same factory. That's over with. Day in and day out, they can't. That's not going to be sustainable. America's future workforce wants the freedom of flexibility and the opportunity to still provide for their families while pursuing different jobs that work for them and their schedules. Republican and Democrat states alike are passing bills providing more freedom to independent contractors and their benefits, including my state of Alabama. Mr. Coleman, there's been a lot of conversation with my colleagues in this chamber over the last few months about making sure that Medicaid is going to people that really need it. And that sparked a conversation about how and where Americans get their health care coverage. If businesses were provided a legal avenue to offer portable benefits to independent contractors, how would that fit into the landscape of uninsured and insured Americans seeking health care?
Thank you for the question, Senator. Obviously, it would create a positive effect with respect to insurance. By expanding small businesses' ability to offer affordable health insurance to its workers, we could hopefully reverse the decline we've seen in the offer of coverage among small businesses. As I mentioned earlier in my testimony, we have a situation where, back at the turn of the century, nearly half of small businesses offered insurance to its workers. We're now in a situation where that has plummeted to 30.1%, if memory serves well.
Thank you. Ms. Kevin, your will and passion for protecting independent contractors is a byproduct of why we're having this hearing today. Millions of Americans are facing the same issues that you have faced. I am proud to co-sponsor Chairman Cassidy's bill, Unlocking Benefits for Independent Workers Act, to help these millions of Americans. Can you talk to me about your grassroots coalition, Fight for Freelancers, and explain what freelance business busting is?
Freelance busting is a term that I came up with while I was doing yard work one day and listening to a podcast about union busting, and they seemed to think that anything that happened that unions didn't like fell under the term union busting. And I said, well, we need to call what's going on against us freelance busting, because they seem to be trying every which way from Sunday to figure out how to knock us out of business and cause us harm. My coalition, which is I'm a co-founder, not the founder, we are fully bipartisan. We have people from every political stripes you can imagine who have voted for everybody under the sun. We do not believe this is a partisan issue. We are just people who choose to be our own bosses. This has been legal in the United States since the day this nation was founded, and we are sick and tired of having to fight our own government. Keeps trying to take that freedom away.
Thank you. Ms. Onwalka, as far as benefits like health insurance, workers' compensation, retirement benefits, I'm interested to know what the landscape actually looks like. So ballpark, how many workers currently lack access to employer-provided benefits because they are part-time employees or independent contractors?
So some of the research that I've seen is anywhere between maybe 20 to 30% of those independent contractors don't have any access to benefits, either because they don't have a full-time position elsewhere or because they're not covered by a spouse, for example.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.